I think
I
you're
love
ready.
About to show y'all how to make noodles. Get you a couple packs of these, beef flavor, you know what I'm saying? Get you some water, put them in like this, you know what I'm saying? I put the lids on mine, baby. Wait 3 minutes, bam! Noodles, my G.
Now tuning in to Noodle Talk on WPMM Radio. It's your kid Antoine Silva and your speaker and live in your city. Hey G, what's the beef?
You are now live with Noodle Talk with your boy Boss, business over stupid shit all day long, all day strong. You on WPMM Radio with Changing Horizons Media Group. We live in your speakers, baby. What you gonna do about it? Holla at us.
You are now listening to Noodle Talk live on WPMM Radio. It's Rico Suave, Puerto Rico in the house. If you want to know the business, tune in Tuesday and Friday and let us know how you really feel. Y ya tú sabes.
Peace and love. You are now locked into Noodle Talk with your boy Johnny Lee.
You're getting better, man.
I appreciate that, sir.
We getting over here getting better, man. I see it. I like it. I like how you did this, the commitment and stuff that you got.
Yeah.
All time you get good at something.
Yeah, you got the buttons and stuff.
God dang, my
Where's
dude.
that right now? That's crazy.
That's what we're doing? You know it's okay. I appreciate the compliment.
That's wild.
That was rough.
Hey man, y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy Boss, man. Business over stupid shit all day long, all day strong. Y'all now tuned in to Noodle Talk. Real Authentic is the group. Loudmouth Entertainment. Yeah, that's it. It's a little backwards, I think.
Wow.
That no one knew. That's all
You
good.
forgot we the best on the panhandle?
Hey man, we the best on the panhandle. What you talking about, bro?
Y'all
I
heard what
gotta
he
tell you again.
You
Make
heard
me tell
what
you again.
You heard what he said?
Make me tell you again.
You heard what he said?
Make me tell you again.
You heard what he
Get
said?
the mic and do it like this.
You know, beat it up.
I gotta stop before I stop working.
Yeah.
How about to say it's gonna come disconnected?
Oh, wait a minute. I was so fine.
That was funny.
Y'all know what it is, man. It's Antoine Silva in the building. AG! Live in your city and loud in your speakers. Hey, man, I feel like bullshit.
That happens.
But we make
That
it.
does happen.
Hey, it's your boy, the minister. Laying hands more ways than one. This is a nice Stanley. I'm sorry. Hurting.
It's a nice Stanley.
See, I like Stanleys because I like white women.
That's the thing? Is that what's going on with that?
Is that how that
What
goes?
which kills me because I'm trying to figure out why you don't spend more of your time in the piano room then.
Facts. Sugar Mama City.
Because I be trying to get ratchet sometimes in the boom boom room.
Why?
Why?
And it's great. You know what's crazy now?
What?
I don't even get ratchet in boom boom. I walk in, I'm like, tasteless.
I'm
You
just
gotta
gonna say,
go.
all of a sudden you got some discernment in your
I'm
life.
like, I'm like, maybe it's because I'm getting old. I'm just like, yeah, this ain't it.
Yeah.
Why your ass cheeks all the way out?
This is why I be wandering. I wander around. You know,
I'll wander around in there.
I try to make
Your rounds?
I make rounds.
Make my rounds.
But it don't work no more.
But you know what's crazy? Guess what? When I get done doing the rounds, this will always go back to piano room.
piano room.
Because that's what a vibe is.
That's what you need to be. I'm just saying, man.
I'm just saying, come kick it
I'm
with
just saying. Come kick it in the
I ain't
piano room.
lie
That's
with
where
you.
you- that's where
When
you
they start
be.
singing alone, that one day I walked in, I was like, oh, how do I get you alone? I was like, bro.
You good?
You okay?
You was feeling that one then.
I was.
I remember I saw you. You
Bro,
was feeling it.
hey,
I thought you were going to cry.
that my jam right there.
You was feeling that. You know what? Let's go ahead. Where we at? Nah, that's early. I can't believe
No,
it.
I don't know why you tried to do that, bit dog. We still in it.
Yeah. So here we go. First things first.
Boom.
Just throw the whole Father's Day away. Just go.
Yeah.
Just get rid of it.
Just call it
Just-
Mother's Day point two at this
Oh
point.
my
'Cause I'm
God,
over
bro.
it.
I'm so tired, bro. I can't
I done heard so many horrible Father's Day stories this week, man. I
throw the whole Father's Day away.
don't think there's a point to it.
I don't.
I don't think that what are you celebrating?
What?
My hard work and dedication just to get a pair of
Just-
drawers and socks.
Just-
Hey,
Barely that.
hold on. Time out. Ain't nothing wrong with getting drawers and socks. I love
drawers and socks.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, I didn't either, but that's what I got for my birthday because my mom asked me what I wanted for my birthday. I'm like, Give me some drawers and some socks.
Well,
you know what
so-
she got me? Drawers and socks, and I was happy.
You know what's crazy is that for us, Father's Day really is it's really tough because like our birthdays fall right there.
Facts.
So it's like most years my birthday falls on Father's Day. So like it's like, hey, here one gift, call it a day, big dog. These kids, here you go, push them off on you. They your present.
See, I would love to have me a baby. I would love for my kids' birthdays to fall on Christmas. Like,
You would
Yeah.
I mean that would make it easier because you just one gift.
it would be easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, big dog. This is all of it. Wait. What a birthday gift and the no. All encompasses.
Yeah.
In
Everything.
one day.
All you.
All you. This is all about you on this one day.
Just if you think
You know
about
what
it,
Jesus
that's
got on his
you right.
birthday? Some frankincense, some myrrh, and something else. It escapes me.
And some wonderful wise men. That's what he got.
Give me everything that's way more important than fathers. Give me
Arbor
another-
Day.
I know that is important. You don't even know what Arbor Day is.
That's my point. And it's above us.
So
Groundhog
what's up, huh?
Groundhog Day. They celebrate Groundhog Day more than they celebrate us. They be waiting for that another 6 weeks for that Groundhog again.
You ain't wrong.
You want me to continue?
No, I don't. I want the minister to get one.
Oh, okay.
A holiday more important than Father's Day?
Yeah, give me a holiday that's more important than Father's Day.
Any
He just named two that wasn't important.
Flag Day,
Christopher Columbus Day.
Boxing Day. I mean, in retrospect, any day is Boxing Day because anybody can catch hands. So, I mean, any day of the year, every 365 days a year, Boxing Day.
I'm just saying, big dog, you asked the question, and I can name about 100 things.
Alyssa said that, I mean, if you want me to send 3 dudes your way for your birthday, I guess.
Hey, chill out.
That's crazy.
Chill out.
I will say Valentine's Day, but Valentine's Day makes Scorpios, and
Demons.
Scorpios mean. I like it.
You all right?
No.
Okay. All right. Cool.
I don't think that man gonna be all right for a while. I don't think none of us gonna be all right for a while.
I got first off, I'm gonna say it like this. Big shouts out to Angel Reese or whatever on her getting her first triple double. You know what I'm saying?
Get it.
That unorchestrated triple double, should I say? Yeah.
Mhm.
So big shouts to Angel Reese. First and foremost, let's give it black power and all that good stuff.
For some reason, I feel like you from the street.
Because that's important. Second, no, I'm not. That's what. Every time, the only reason I dislike everything she say and everything she be doing is because she always comes out and says, "I'm the best. I'm the best. I'm the best."
Best at what?
WNBA basketball player out there. No one is better than me. And then I got at least 200 clips of you can't make a layup. Can't make a layup, can't shoot, can't dribble. You travel. You look like a newborn baby giraffe. I'm talking about it's bad.
Horrendous.
And the only thing that kills me is that everybody like be giving up big ups. Big ups to this, and she won the BET award for Player of the Year and all this good stuff. And I'm just like,
Have you ever seen
What
her
about
knees knocked together, like like baby giraffe with a frail baby deer?
yeah. What about the boxing girl? What's her name? That's with Papoose right now.
Mhm.
I know who you're talking about.
I can't say her name. Just
Can't think of her name now.
Hold on.
I know who you're talking about. I can't think of her name.
either way, she got all them belts and all that good stuff and knocked all them people out or whatever. And
Clarissa
Shields.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, she'd have knocked all these people out.
And
Chilling.
Yeah.
nothing.
Chilling.
Nothing. It's
But she cool with her vibe though. Like she laid back with it. Other than when she was talking crazy to Remy. But talking crazy to Remy is funny.
Because
Remy a heifer.
The reason
I don't care about no Remy
I
no
think she's
more.
like that
What?
is because she's like a crazy people.
Who?
We got 5 screws loose. 3 of them missing and the other 2 loose. Play with your mammy, not me.
Who you talking about? Who was that in reference to? Clarissa?
Yeah.
Oh.
But you know what?
Because she know what she capable of. She don't feel like she got to prove that to nobody.
No.
She don't.
She
She
gotta
don't.
do
She
the
don't.
rah-rah.
She
No,
don't. She don't.
because
That's when.
if you step to me, I'm gonna hurt you.
Facts.
That's
That's
I feel like that's when you at your best. To be honest with you,
When you quiet and meek.
When you good with just being who you are. You don't need recognition or some sort of certification from anybody else. Verification, should I say? I mean, cert works too, but yeah, you don't need that from anybody else.
Validation.
Validation.
That's the word.
You don't need that from anybody else. As long as you know I'm good, and if anybody step my way, I can you up.
You know what? You made a great point just then.
What?
We talked about something last week that kind of goes back into everything that you just encompassed.
What's that?
Why don't women shoot their shot more?
We did talk about it.
We did say that.
Yeah. Shoot or shoot, right?
Shoot or shoot. For real, to be
And
honest.
y'all 100% from the field, right?
I wouldn't say 100%.
A lot of them 100%.
I wouldn't say women are 100%. I would say y'all are strong 76.
Cool. I'm okay with that. They up in the-
76%.
They up there.
You said a 76 overall.
Yeah. A strong, because ours is lower.
You right.
Ours is we like 43.
Not even that.
Hey.
That's high.
That's high? 43?
I shoot my shot at
Look,
43%.
Look, in 2K terms, we still brown shirts.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah, but I want to know from the women out there, man. Why y'all don't shoot y'all shot
Why
more?
women don't shoot their shot more? That should be a question. That's the
Y'all
question.
should have that Angel Reese confidence out here. She out here shooting.
Y'all should have that Angel Reese confidence out here. That's a
I got
fact.
theories on that.
What's your theory?
What
man?
should give me something? I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you why you trying to get that thought together. I'm gonna tell you. I challenge all women that listen to this podcast. I'm gonna tell you how hard it is for a man to shoot his shot and how easy it is for you to do it. I challenge y'all to take one of y'all best friends or good friend at that. That's a man. Take one of his photos and put it up on Tinder, Hinge, Black People Meet,
Christian Mingle.
Plenty of
Don't
Fish.
take my photo. I got ops.
Take their photo and post it on any one of those dating sites or whatever, and you go and shoot your shot at them women. I'm talking about get one of your friends that you like, I know he fine or whatnot, and do it. And see how many women hit you back.
And talk. And like you can actually talk to them like you talk. Just see how well this works for you. Just see.
It won't work.
It won't.
It won't work.
You're a creep.
They're gonna be like, you a try hard. You out here
I keep telling you.
I just told you no.
I keep telling these men it's based on a lot of times it's based on what you look like versus or what you find attractive versus what's not attractive to you. He can be the most successful, he can be the geekiest, he can be all these wonderful things that make a great man, and somehow it just don't cut it.
It don't cut it.
But Tyrone at Popeyes making $7.50 an hour, riding in his hoopty,
getting cheeks.
That
is
busting
crazy
it
to me.
Down.
I'm telling, it's still crazy to me.
And he treat you like
You know what's crazy?
trash.
Women don't have a. You know how they say that men have a spectrum of women that they'll go for.
Yep.
Women don't have that. It's one extreme to the next. Either that motherfucker Poe, and I said what I said. Either he Poe to the floor, or he got money to the ceiling. And I don't understand how we done got here after so long. You don't like the 9 to 5?
He got a 9 to 5. I can't talk to
A
him.
9 to 5 regular ass.
He busting out 6 figures and he still ain't good enough.
He ain't good enough.
Cause you.
He ain't got enough time for you. Look. Let me tell you what somebody just told me. Let me tell you what they just told me now. I'm gonna tell you what they told me. Tell me what they told me now.
Tell me.
If you know who I am, you know who I am. You know what I do? You know what I do.
Cool.
You know that I can make $1 or $2. Right?
Real quick.
Right. Cool. you know that I got personality. I got a little character behind me, a little spunk, you know, got a little bit back there, you know, and then, you like, okay, he's funny. He got a little money or whatever. He got his shit together. His kids love him or whatnot. You look, that's a out.
He got his own podcast, you know.
He got a podcast. He be talking about women and he misogynistic. I just like that, you know. I just like that.
The disdain right
I'm stupid. I'm sorry, but I work 4 days out of the week. 4.
Oh,
not even a whole 4.
Not even a whole 4. Because I'm good. I'm with you all day until like 7 o'clock.
Fair.
So you know what I'm talking about?
And you're pretty much done by 2.
I'm pretty much done by 2. So if even I have time if I wanted to give it. If I wanted to give somebody my time, I could do that.
You gotta be worth it.
You have to be worth that time. I found somebody that was worth that time. Right?
Bars.
And then there was just like, our schedules conflict.
No, they don't.
Our schedules conflict. And you don't have enough time for me.
Yeah, you did.
I was just like, huh? It when it hit my ears, I said, what?
I think it was just a lot of games being played.
It didn't make sense to me.
If you want to play a game, you got Call of Duty.
You come see me on
Fortnite,
Xbox.
Marvel Rivals, like Overwatch. Those are games.
I think
my emotions are not a game.
My emotions are not a game.
I think women have come to terms that sometimes they like to roll the dice and see how well they gamble with their life. It just is what it is.
I mean, life is a gamble in itself as it is.
Yeah.
Y'all do like I just want people to realize like there's a such thing called a crime of passion.
Crime of passion, yes, it is.
You play with my emotions, you play with your life.
But you got to be and here's a funny thing, right? Statistically speaking, the crime of passion, like if you go off the rate of what crime of passion actually comes from, it's from the woman. When the woman spazzes, because if you ever notice when women go to jail, they never go to jail for just one thing. They crash all the way out. It's a whole spectrum. So imagine you doing what she did.
You just look weird.
You look weird. Oh, he did all that, but she go do it. Queen, you did what you needed to do. You handle business, blah, 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 blah. I think there's a lot of double standards in the world, and some of them should stand.
But see, I'm going to tell you, like, my close friends, y'all know, some of the things I went through earlier on this year, would I have been wrong to crash out and kick her door in?
Yes.
Nah.
Yeah.
Yes, you would have. If you asking it out loud, asking it out loud.
Here we go.
Y'all say, hold on. Y'all say I've been wrong, but guess what? I still would have did it.
So, but you still would have been wrong. And as your friend, I would have to tell you, because as spazzes, right? As all being a spaz, right?
That's fair.
You can't justify that. Because your emotions are so tight. I say this with love. You're so tender-dicked that
I wouldn't say that. I am emotionally inept. I will say that though.
Brody, you get so tied into it. You let it make you and break you, bruh. So in that moment, yeah, you'd have been dead ass wrong. You acting like a woman.
You see, he moved because your bullets will go flying.
I don't like the term he used. That threw me off.
You ain't never heard that?
I ain't never heard that.
You ain't never heard that?
I'm good on that one.
I wouldn't necessarily say I am tender deed.
My bad, you know what?
Okay.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that. Now I mess with dudes like I've said, like, I mean, it's tender.
Would you classify yourself as a simp?
Depending on the one.
That's
okay.
a good question.
Right.
I like that one.
Being honest, for some, I have.
I was about to say, don't leave me hanging there.
I will throw this across.
You right. My bad.
You know what? Whoops. That's on us.
My fault.
I would not classify myself as a simp
Why is that?
because I can dip and dive out of the road.
You can dip and dive. Why dive in it?
Hold on, no. Let him hold that. Let him hold that. Hey, let me ask you something. Would you consider yourself a simp?
Fuck no.
Okay.
Oh no.
So let me. So when I ask him this question now, I'm gonna ask it to you first.
Okay,
so
go
he
ahead.
can prepare his answer.
All right.
What he just said was, and I quote, "I can dip and dive out of roles."
Right.
Why are you so capable of painting a picture that ain't real? Always. Hold on, I got something for that. 1 second.
Okay, all right.
Oh, fuck that. Before you answer, you gotta hit the record button on that, so ask it again, and then hit the heartbeat.
Wait.
You got you gotta hit the run that back. Yeah, run that back turbo. Not the record button. Hit the run that back turbo.
Run that back turbo.
Heartbeat. You do gotta run it. You got the question again. Why are you so capable
Oh yeah.
of being able to paint a picture that isn't real?
Answering this question is putting myself on blast.
Yeah.
We all gonna do it.
So I came to the realization a while ago. I might have a good heart. I might have good intentions at times. But at the same time, I'm not necessarily a nice person all the time. Robert Pattinson said in Twilight, I'm the world's most dangerous predator.
Okay.
In certain things, you're either predator or prey. I live for the hunt.
So what I just heard is I don't like to be the victim.
No. Being the victim makes you weak.
Being the victim makes you
Vulnerable.
weak. You'd rather be the one
Delivering
all the pain.
the
You'll
trauma.
be the one giving people the trauma. You're
Medea
the
said,
bad in the
look,
world.
Medea said, if I get the person first, I ain't got to get got, so I ain't got to worry about it. If I break your heart first, I ain't got to worry about getting my heart broke.
How has that worked out for you?
It hasn't.
Breaking the hearts first is great.
Until you find somebody that's like you, and then
And it is rough.
yeah, trust me, I know.
You just said if I break your heart first, I don't have to worry about my heart getting broke, which is tough for you to say because how has that worked out for you?
No, we here for some real today.
It hasn't. I'll answer it for you. It hasn't. So
It has broken me down to my core.
if I was to ask, if that same question being asked to me, I'm the prey.
Yeah.
The reason I'm the prey, is because oftentimes the people who are the prey or whatnot can actually flip it and set the trap for the predator.
But not just that.
The predator now becomes the prey.
But you also got to think about it like this. John says a lot of times, or not a lot of times. John said he says all the time that men are the prize. What prize do you know is not being chased?
The reason I put it like that is because it goes back to the analogy I put out a while ago. I will give you as much rope as you allow.
Dang.
And with that same rope, I will allow you to hang yourself. Because whatever you are allowed to do, I got to be allowed to do the same thing or whatnot. And it's just as soon as you click and hit that double standard, oh, I was able to do this, but you're not.
Gotta go.
Now you just hung yourself. You just did. Because
And that's honestly why for this has been a very introspective year. I will say that, to say the least.
I like that. Always be more scared of starving sheep than a full lion.
Full lion ain't going nowhere. He ain't about to move.
He chilling.
But a starving sheep about to find something to eat. Starving sheep trying to find something to eat.
You good? You over there tripping?
But honestly, yeah, this like when I say this has been a very introspective year, it really has. Like I've had to change a lot of past behaviors. I've had to change my mindset on a lot of things. I've had to let go of past behaviors because the definition of insanity is doing the same thing, hoping for a different outcome. And clearly, the same behaviors, the same things I've been doing, have not been met with a different outcome.
Right.
So I have to wipe the black. I gotta wipe all the chalk off the blackboard.
So would you say the year has been becoming better because of the changed behaviors, or is it become more difficult because you can't do what you used to?
Definitely more difficult.
Because you're not used to it?
It's not that I'm scared of change. I welcome change, but at the same time, change is also terrifying.
Change is
because it's
also
going into unfamiliar territory.
I was talking with my dad the other day, and he was just like, when you find the woman, you gonna change for her. And I said, nah, I'm not. And he was just like, yeah, you is. You saying that now, but you'll change for the right woman. And I was just like, I'm not changing for the right woman, because then that means that everything that I stood on before, all the ground and stuff that I sat there and built up and that said, all my whole throw it away. Because the first piece of love that has come my way now, I'm willing to throw it all away for you.
That flow rotten.
That's not how that worked. Now you done gave up everything that you built up as a man, that you believe that this is the way in which I should walk. You done threw that all away to follow.
I don't think he means the basis of who you are and the characteristics that made her like you in the first place. I think he is referring to seeing certain behaviors that have not been conducive to the lifestyle that you have been living so long as a single man. And now you have found somebody that makes you want to be, not even makes you want to be, because that whole makes you want to be is crazy, adds to the joy in your life. Because I know for me, I'm happy. I was happy before the girlfriend. I'm happy with the girlfriend. And even though if we break up, I'll be sad, I'm going to be happy after the girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't make or break me. But I do think that there is a level of change that comes with falling, with understanding and seeing your person. Because I know for me, I was very hard-headed for a very long time. And I wasn't listening. I wasn't hearing none of that. My way or the highway.
My way or the highway.
It was my way or the highway.
To be honest, I still think like that. I still think it's my way. That's my way. It's got to be my way or the highway.
But I am more willing now as a grown man to take some advice outside of my own ego. Right? I'm willing to listen. And that was a lot of my problem. It's like, for me, I didn't want to listen. She'd have the greatest of ideas. And something about leaders is that you have to understand at some point there's a point to where somebody in here knows something better than you. And you need to be able to delegate your ego to the side to allow that person to say what they need to say. And with your way of expediting shit, you should be able to take that and be like, okay, this is my way. Still,
we had this conversation last
that's
week.
The same way of saying that you're never the smartest person in the room, even though you could be the smartest person in the room. You're not supposed to let everybody know you're the smartest person in the room.
No,
well, not, because then now you put yourself out there to get got.
Because you are, and that's that target on your back.
Now the target's on your back.
People are looking at you trying to find out, how can I get him to slip?
How can I get you to slip? How can I break you down? Since you think you're the best, since you're the smartest, I'm going to figure out a way to take you down.
And I'll be honest right now, and women, y'all can say what y'all want about us. Y'all are very good at this.
What?
They are very good at watching. They're very good at paying attention to the things because, again, when we had this conversation about 3 years ago, women have such power in the tongue.
We got to address this comment real quick.
You
My way or the highway is a defense mechanism.
think so? I think
Yeah.
that I think that I have led well enough in my household, my relationship, and things that. When do you start allowing people that have never done what you've done tell you how to live the life that you live in?
Clap it up. Clap it up one time. Clap that. You got to clap that up. When do you allow the people that have never done what you've done to start dictating how you live that life? How? How do you do that? You don't. That's how you do that. You don't do it. You can't tell me how to run this over here when I've been running it by myself. You new to this. You new to this. You can't tell me how to run this.
And I don't mind. And here's something else. I think they get upset that we don't say this out loud. So I'll say it for us. Women, we don't mind the help. We don't mind you giving answers. But the last decision made will always be mine. You'll give the input. I'll take the input.
I'll listen to it.
But
Because now I might change depending on what you said.
I will be receptive to constructive criticism, not a demanding dictator.
Yeah, because you thinking that you finna keep me in this house is crazy.
Yeah. Hold on now. Not what I was saying. Failure is the best teacher. Appreciate that, Pat.
Failure is the
wrong.
best teacher.
It
I
really
appreciate
is.
Kiana goes, yes. Chicken. She said, hold on now. That's not what I'm saying. Well, what was you saying? We only get it from, we only get the word, we only get the messages or whatnot. If you're sitting right here on the couch, that's a different story.
We've been waiting on that one.
Reminder, you're always welcome to come over here and sit on the couch and give us a piece of your mind as well.
Yeah, because
We
actually kind of like you.
We welcome that.
You know?
So that goes for any and everybody. Especially the females. We love to get you know what I'm saying, a great-minded female on the podcast to just sit here and
go back and forth. Because sometimes maybe we missing something. Maybe we're not seeing it. Maybe we're not seeing it from the perspective that because a lot of times we get told that we're misogynistic, we're women haters, and all. And when we be talking, but when we be talking, we all sit here after the podcast and be like, I think we be trying to get them game, and they just take this so out of context. It's like when women talk on podcasts. I listen. There are things that we miss as men.
I'm pretty sure we were supposed to have 2 females that showed up today, but
was we? That's crazy.
It happens sometimes. It's all good. You know what? I'm gonna move on to the next point. There's no women in the room, but I still want to address this point. Y'all remember the point of the birthday girl? She was driving home or whatnot, and she was cussing her friend out, tossing, how dare you look better than me on my birthday or whatnot. You out here got your, and you all looking all good with your tight dress and your titties poking out. And
you should have worn some jeans.
You should have worn some jeans, heifer. How you look better than me on my birthday? How you do that?
You know what that sound like?
What?
A PMFP. Yeah, forgive me. A PMFP is a personal motherfucking problem.
Yeah, that sound like your problem. That sound like an issue, not an issue me.
That sounds like an insecurity.
Get out of my bag, bro. God, dog, get out my bag, bro.
That sounds like a personal
crazy.
insecurity.
That sounds like an issue, not an issue me. Goddamn.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Clearly, it's something she was insecure about.
First of all, while we got a little time right now, y'all go like, share, subscribe. This is New Talk, baby. We always in your speakers. What y'all gonna do about it?
Nothing.
I mean, I might do something about it.
You maybe,
You gotta chill out.
I'm just saying, if you got such a problem with the way that I'm dressed, and we left the house together, because girls leave. Yeah, she was in her car. We left the house together. You had to come get me. At some point, you could have said, "Hey, baby girl, I'm not dressed to the T. Can you, we just hanging out." But you so mad and jealous, and this is something I don't understand. When I love somebody, when I say that I love somebody, and I really do mean that, like my brother's right here, I want you to be your best. I want you to dress nice. I want you to be in them nice shoes. I want these things for you, even at the expense that I don't look the best in the group today. And I always think I look the best in the group, regardless of what the hell anybody else thinks.
I got you. I felt that.
So my thing is like, women, when do you start celebrating the women around you instead of always because y'all do this fake shit. Y'all do this fake thing where y'all like to be like, oh, queen, slay, and da-da-da, until it's at the expense of your ego.
Then it's a problem.
Then it's a problem.
When it's at the expense of your ego,
it's a problem.
It's a problem.
You ever live with a roommate who asks you not to wear shorts in your home because they have someone coming over? Let me explain something to you. Let me explain something to you.
You gonna piss people off with that one? Hold on.
Not a chance, big dog. Not in my house. Not in my house that I pay bills at. Big girl, if you can't keep your man in control, what that got to do with me?
It ain't got nothing to do with me.
Hey, you know what you should do? You should go ahead and celebrate that man. If he that way, if he got her looking like that, you might as well celebrate that man. Go ahead, bring your homegirl on the hill and let him show him what she about.
I can almost promise
Go ahead, Chef.
I can almost promise you. If you're
sharing them anyways.
If I live with a roommate and my girl was coming over and he had his shirt off, I'm not telling that to go put a shirt on. I'm not telling that to go put a shirt on. If his muscles out and his nippies is out nipping or whatnot, if all that's going on, he out there in his golden glory, and my girl come over and she like, damn, he look good or whatever. That's not my girl.
That's for the streets.
That's not my girl. That's not my girl.
You know what I'm doing?
What?
Hey, bro, we going out tonight? Say less.
Say less. Somebody was just like, the Instagram. Yeah. The Instagram problem right now. They was just like, if you have a girlfriend, your man should not be liking photos on Instagram. He can like them in his mind, but he can't like them on the photo. Why he can't like them? Because that make his girl look like a clown. Because it gives the other girls, it gives these other women the ammo to be like, yeah, I could take your man. He over here liking my pictures. He all in my DMs or whatnot. I don't understand. What I don't understand is if we on this app, people post a picture, they only give you a heart to like it or to not like it, or you can leave a comment, something. That's all it give you.
I just leave a like.
So I can't double tap with the heart for the like. I'm not allowed to, or whatever. You telling me you so insecure. You telling me you so insecure that if I like something, that now I'm in love with the heifer and I want to be with her. And I want all the babies I want to give you. I want to give them to this heifer now. All because she took a nice picture with a plant and a bow and arrow. I don't know.
It'd be the humblest of photos too. That's crazy.
It's the boom, 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 boom. I mean, that's just me. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like me and my ex, I sat down because she said something and she's like, "Let me see your Instagram likes." I'm like, and I told her, I looked at her, I was like, you don't want to do that. And she's like, why not? I was like, all right, don't worry. Here you go.
I want to address this comment. Big Dog Pat said, your roommate should have a respect enough for you to put a shirt on. True.
Are we talking about hold on, wait. Because I gotta ask, are we talking about communication wise? Because like, if I don't know, and then she pop up, then yeah, I'll run to the room. But like, if you don't say that she coming over.
I'm not, in all honesty, I still feel the same. I'm not going to tell him you need to go put a shirt on. Nor am I telling my girl or whatever, you can't look. I'm not saying that. Everything in this world is a test. Everything is a test. Everything is out to let you know who you can and cannot rock with. Yeah, it's the same thing with your roommate. My roommate is like, is this really my friend? Is this really my homie? Or whatnot? Because if my girl walked through the door, he should get up. Hey, hold up real quick. Let me go put a shirt on.
Yeah, dive to it.
That quick. It should be like that. Flip side. My girl walked through the door. She'd be like, dang, put a shirt on. God, dog, ain't nobody trying to see all that flat-chested bastard.
Because she is my first line of defense.
She is my first line of defense. I shouldn't have to speak up for you every time something happens. You should be the first one to be like, I don't give a about you. I don't want you to buy my drink. I don't care about you saying that I look good. I don't care about none of that. I appreciate it. My man is right there. I'm good.
You buying us a drink?
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna tell you, me and AG live together. It was great. Hey, no, we had some fun times.
I'm just saying.
We had some fun times.
Yeah.
There was times, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm like, I'm on my way home from work. I'm like, hey, that girl still in my room? He's like, yeah. I'm like, hey, tell her, get out. You know, what you want me to do? I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, go kick my door in. Like, hey, get out. Tell her she gotta go. Look, when I'm gonna tell you right now, we had a great setup. He already knew what time it was. I'm like, tell her, get out.
You just out here throwing the plays away right now.
Hey.
You gotta give him game. Gotta give him game.
You just throwing the plays. You throwing the plays right out the window right now.
It is what
and
it
now
is.
they know. They were just like, nah, I ain't going nowhere.
It
Oh,
is
well,
what
I'll
it
wait
is.
on him to get here.
Oh, my favorite one was he gonna be late. He's stuck at work. He
Hey,
has
guess what I
he has
did?
some extra paperwork.
I drove around. He's like, hey, she gone, bet.
He had some extra paperwork. He told me to let you on out, you know. He said he won't be back until later, and by that point he gonna be asleep.
You waiting on the roommate. Well, you waiting on my roommate to get back is crazy.
Why'd you still? That's crazy to me.
Why you still here?
That's how I know I'm doing my job right. Is when I'm sitting there and I'm like, hey, big dog, get her the fuck out the house. She got to go.
Why you still here?
Why
bro?
is you still here?
You ain't got nothing to do. You ain't got no job, not nothing.
You done been at my house, in my room, all day.
I did what I did last night. I gave you the courtesy to be like, hey, just lock up when you leave.
Facts. I done got up, got dressed, work. All right, cool. Lock my door on your way out.
And you still laying there with my roommate get back? We got a problem.
Bucket naked.
I'm expecting you to like when I'm expecting
go
you
when I
after
go.
everything is done to hop up and be like, man, this was fun, you know.
Women don't do that.
I'll check you out. You know what I'm talking
Women-
about? I hit you on the flip side. You know what I'm saying?
This is why I don't like inviting. No, I'm gonna go to your house.
Women,
You ain't go to my house.
yeah, 'cause I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna get up and go.
I'm like, all right, well, yeah, that was cool.
I'm gonna get up and go. I'm gonna get up and
I'm
go.
out of there.
But see, it's crazy. It's crazy how
You
different
ain't
we
see
are.
number ass and elbows.
It's crazy.
Gone. I'm gone.
Kaboom!
Hey,
You ain't gonna see nothing but ass and elbows out the door. You gonna be like, God dang, he got dressed fast.
I'm gonna have a handful of baby powder. You wanna see Magic Trick? Gone.
Out of there.
I don't. I'm stuck by the ass and elbows thing. I'm not gonna lie to you, big dog. I'm stuck by the ass and elbows thing. When I say we are so different in the way that we do, and I don't mind the cuddling. I don't mind if we at the house and like blah blah. But when I get up in the morning to go to work,
You got to go.
unless we got a long standing history, what are you still doing here? I got like 2 people in my life right now. If I rotated the door on, they know they can stay because they know they're gonna leave at some point. I know for a fact they're gonna leave me a nice little card on my pillow. They're gonna have like $10 or something sitting there because
With a chocolate on top.
yeah, they're gonna do something nice and then they're gonna take off and go back to where they come from.
A Hershey nugget, you know.
You know, because they gotta go, travel.
Here goes some gas. Get your ass out of
Yeah,
here.
But I don't understand the thought process. Look, let me tell you something that was really funny to me. I'll give you something since you want to talk about us being roommates and stuff.
Oh,
So-
shit.
At the time, me and my baby mom was still living together, hanging out. I'm rocking the baby to sleep. He ended up doing his thing. I said, cool. I put the baby down. I get up. I walk back to my room. I guess he get done by the time that I get everything situated. I go downstairs. I grab me something to drink. I walk back upstairs. I hear out of my left ear this man saying, hey, you want to play a game? And I was like, where he going with this? He said, you want to play a game? She said, yeah. What? We finna run it back? He said, no, we finna play the airplane game. I said, I'm thinking to myself, what the hell is he talking about? And she was like, what's that? When you get up and take off.
Remember.
Oh,
Look,
that's diabolical.
That was the unhealed me, okay? I was a diabolical demon back then. That was the unhealed
You're a
me.
maniac, sir.
Bro, when he
That's
said
maniacal.
that,
And you know what? Oh, no. This ain't the best part. You know what happened? Guess what? She got up and left. I came out of the room, looked at him. I was like, watch this. And I was just playing come back. You know what happened?
She came
Came
back.
back.
My front door is open. Walk back upstairs. I'm like, go get in the room. This man was like, no the fuck. No the hell.
She ain't got no. I said it. I walked in the room, my baby mama, and I said, Elise, I said, these women ain't got no fucking pride in themselves at all.
Boy, I would
I
have went straight home.
No, you just
Girl,
told
tell me to get out. I'm gone. You ain't got to. You ain't got to flip the light switch. I know already.
But you know what's crazy is that women don't play them type games. Women do this thing where they like let you get home, let you get comfortable, and be like, hey, I'll see you tonight. They just send you a message saying, hey, I'll see you tonight. You gotta run that back, big dog.
I got a different play tonight. You got this crazy. Anyways, hello. I got to get to my main subject matter here. I didn't.
You can let us deviate.
Yeah,
I'm mad that he put me out like that.
that's crazy. That's crazy work.
You know,
I can't never say it to nobody else no more. Like, you want to play a game?
I got something wild to say. I know y'all gonna look at me and gonna be like, this boy boss is tripping.
Oh shit, here we go.
I just hope y'all ready.
I want the full screen on you, sir.
Come on, Craig. Get up, Craig.
I gotta say this. I love women's. I love them. I love the women's or whatnot. All right. I just gotta say this. But there's some studs out here that's fine as hell or whatever. And they be playing around. They be playing around talking about, nah, you can't talk to me like that. That's gay. I'm like, no, ma'am. You still a woman, okay? You over here throwing all them cheekages is on me.
The yams.
Can I get to the yams? You can't do that. And then, so the question is, there's some studs out here that be like, hey, man, I'll let you smash if you keep it on the DL.
You in homeboy bag over there. I'm just going to tell you.
Would you do it? I'm not asking you the way you looking at me.
Oh, you talking about a stud?
Yeah.
Nah. You shut up. Because both of y'all shut up. Okay? Because when I said we had a show 2 years ago when I said studs are an untapped well of charcuterie board. And y'all looked at me like I was crazy.
No. They looked at you. I was
like, oh, okay. Y'all gonna see one day. You know what? I'm going home. Get this mic off me.
I'm gonna be honest.
Boy, I'm ready to crash out right now. Hold on.
I've been thinking studs fine since Damo Wilson, so you know it is what it is. However, I'm with you. I'll keep it on the DL.
Somebody put out a video about a stud that she was fine, and then she was just like, man, these women they not hitting it on me. They just hitting it right now. And then she was just like, well, I'm trying to talk to the homie. I need your help trying to convince the homie that I could be a girl too, or whatever. So she wore some basketball shorts or whatnot, but she had some tights under it. And then she had a wig on, had got her hair done and all this other type. She was looking good or whatever. I'm just like, and that was a stud. And she was just like, yo, this is crazy or whatever. So in the video, she was trying to convince the homie to like, hey, you want to come back to the house or whatever? And she was pulling out a basketball short, showing the tights. Like, dang, you got a little fat thing back there. You know, it was crazy or whatnot. So I'm sitting here watching the video. I'm just like,
thickums.
I'm like on the hood, like,
I'm gonna lose.
If look, we got some studs out here that like you should be a man. All right,
we're not talking about the little Boosies and the Manny Fresh of the world.
Yeah, we're not. It's some stuff. Yeah, but you should be a man. I get it. Or whatever. But then we got some
that do the switcheroo.
That's like full. I'm like, girl, you fine or whatever. She's like, yeah, but trying to go hoop.
You ever seen the ones that like can do the switch up, be real dykish, and then all of a sudden,
yeah.
That's what be killing me. Where them yams come from? Cause them baggy shorts, them cargo shorts you was wearing, show it.
It didn't. It didn't. It's cruel. It's
all that dump back there.
It's a wild take. But I mean,
now if she started talking crazy in the bedroom, right, and she like, hey yo, Mike, go harder.
Yeah, see, I'm like, I'm gonna have to detangle our boxer shorts. Like, those your boxer shorts, do mine. I'm putting my boxer shorts on.
You ain't answer, dog. No, hell no. I'm not gonna let you get
I gotta go.
She hit you with the A. Hit that thing harder, my nigga.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If she able to talk like that, I ain't deal with my job in the first place.
You ain't wrong.
I'll just be. That's me. Be it. That's
She
just.
hit you with the moan with it though. It's like it's a real softer tone, but it's like hey, she's still talking like she.
Because I ain't
No,
gonna lie.
I'm not. I
I'ma
can't.
be a-
First off, the
look,
fact that you pause, the fact that you saying that right now, or whatever, and I'm trying to visualize it, but you keep talking, and I'm just like, yo, shut up.
You know what? You're right. Oh, my bad.
Yeah, pause, my nigga.
I
You
can't
gotta
say nothing.
chill.
'Cause
No,
I
pause.
have
Been known to knock a stud down or two.
a few.
Not just a few, but dog.
Man, shut the
That's
fuck up.
crazy.
You know what
I'ma
you did?
tell you right
You know
now.
what you did to a stud?
That's crazy
When you
work.
make, when you make that feminine voice come out,
That's crazy work.
it's a whole
Hold on,
different
hold on.
feeling.
You know what you did to that stud?
Huh? You ain't wrong though.
I'm just.
And it'd be fun. It'd be funny when I see him put him like, they be like, yeah, what's good, man? I'm like,
Man, whatever.
I'm gonna
I'd
change.
be like, hey, I bet y'all know what your girl voice sound like.
I'll be quick on it too. I used to make jokes.
It's diabolical.
I used to make jokes about loving lesbians, and that ain't died. So
I
love me.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I did take one. She definitely batted for the other team or whatever.
Whole batted.
Yeah, she liked it women. She did. She liked it her women, and that's just what it was. But until it was one day,
Sound like my
we was
baby
in
mama.
we was in the club. Good old Cabanas.
not bang bang banners.
Good old Cabanas.
You get shot in the parking lot, a gang bang in the bathroom. You never know.
That's tough.
Diabolical.
First off, this was way before y'all was in there.
Ooh.
Because it was fun.
Oh, so you trying to show your
That's
age? Oh, you showing
crazy.
your age right now?
It
That's
was
what you trying to do.
He 42.
First off, you chicken nugget. Shut up. I almost said some other words, but I had to keep it together.
I'm like a chicken tender. I'm too big to be a chicken nugget.
Anyways, that was when you done. All right. Anyways, that's when Cabanas and Club Edge was always going at it to see who was the better club or whatever, and then everybody would meet at the Whataburger on 9th Avenue. So
Them turn up times.
yeah, so that's what we did. But that was heyday. That was Six Pack John.
Was you still wearing the baggy clothes?
I wear baggy clothes till I die. I don't care. But anyways, I was dancing or whatnot, and that's when the South Dallas swag had hit hard.
Bro.
Or whatever. You couldn't tell me I couldn't I had a friend from Dallas or whatever that showed me how to boogie or whatever. I mean, my boogie is still not like his boogie, but he could, boy. So and then, man, I did that, and she was just like, I want you. I need you. And I needs it right now.
Hey.
That was some of the best charcuterie
Charcuterie is crazy.
I had. That was
Hey, I stay out my
not
bag.
gonna lie to you.
Stay out my bag.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I'm trying to tell you, that was one of those when I said I'm about to die. Over with.
You stuttered into it. You know it's
Over
good when
with.
you
That was over.
when
It
you
was
hit that-
over with.
when you hit that step into it and then
Ooh.
It was over with. It was over with.
that thing
It
was
was.
probably tight in here.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you, cuz.
Top 10.
fatality.
Huh?
Top 10.
Top one. That was there.
Yo.
I'm dead. I'm
Oh,
talking.
it's what?
When I said, oh. Over with. I was just like, what kind of voodoo you got?
She said,
Shit
you want to retry?
Shit was crazy. Retry. I went to
She
sleep.
put a James Brown cloak on you. It's done. It's done.
It's
That's
done.
Women, I just want y'all to know, if y'all don't take that as the greatest compliment ever,
It was over with. I don't care what.
it's some
I'll tell you the truth. That was some.
it's some real coochie like that.
And I'm gonna talk about this next week. I'm just before we get out of here.
Oh Lord.
I'm gonna talk. This is gonna be what we're gonna talk about next week. You got to be good at head. If you
Lord.
look, man, look, when you give your man head or whatever, right? If he laying down in the bed, if you don't make him sit up like he out here working out and he just like, get off me type deal, you ain't doing it right. If I'm just sitting there relaxing, just like, yeah, girl, that's it.
My toes better be jumping the line.
I'm telling you, I need to do a front flip out the bed or whatever. I've only met, I lied. I've met 3 now. 3. I've run across 3 of them. And when they say, hey, I'm about to mess you up. I'm about to mess you up. And they'll say, and you be like, man, shut up. I ain't never had no.
I'm going to be completely honest with you right now. You got to run that back. 1 second.
Run what? I don't know what I said. You let me go too far.
Run that back, Turbo!
If you, hey, look, I'll be honest. If you want to get wifed up or whatever, you got to give your man the best head of his life. And I mean, when he laying down in the bed, if you don't make him sit up, like if you don't make that, like he trying to work out or do a front flip in the bed, because he trying to get away.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm talking about he trying to get away from you. He's like, I got to get this demon off of me.
You know what's crazy?
What?
You know what's crazy? Is that you said you met 3, right? I have a plethora of bodies. And in my entire lifetime, there's only 5 women to make me feel some type of way about some head. There's only 3 of them to make me do the do with it. There's only 1 of them that'll make me do the do with it without some insistence somewhere else. I'm just saying, it is so funny that you said that because my wonderful girlfriend said the other day, she said, I'm never worried about you leaving. Because if she can't give it, I ain't got nothing to worry about. Bro, let me explain something to y'all. There are some dementors out here for real.
Mm-hmm.
This man said dementors is crazy.
That's my top notch. When I rank, there's dementor, there's the soul snatcher, there is the vacuum, and that is it. There's only 3 good rankings in this hoe, and Dementor's the top one.
Yeah,
if you get the status of a Dementor, let me tell you, I'm gonna love you forever.
I can honestly tell you right now, I would probably, not even probably, this is why when I say, hey, if I meet a girl and I don't want to know what her background is.
Facts.
I don't want to know, because if she give me some head and I'd be like, I don't know how many shootings to get to where you at right now.
I don't want to.
But don't tell me.
Don't tell me. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Just keep doing what you're doing. I'm finna go get this ring, and me and you about to get married. I don't want to give you to nobody else.
Let me ask you something.
I don't want to give you to nobody else.
I ain't gonna get too deep into it because we only got like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
But I gotta know.
What?
So you said you don't want to know.
Nope.
What if, right, one of the homies come to you right as you finna propose and be like, hey, big dog, I need to tell you.
Punched in the throat. I'm in the throat. And I'm telling you, hey, man, I gotta give you some info about your girl, man, before you propose. I'm about to hit you, okay? All right? I need you to understand that. I'm like, wait, hey, man, your girl been out here. I'm about to strike you, sir. Okay.
Shorty about to come from the depths of hell.
You're about to get struck. Okay. Leave me alone. I am happy. Don't bother me.
I ain't messing with your happiness.
Don't hit the dim light.
Yeah. Please don't dim her light with you over here. I know that she got to be a heifer around here somewhere. But as long as I don't know, don't tell me. I'm happy.
We've already had this conversation.
Hoes
make the best girlfriends.
I told you, I got one.
Did I not say that?
You ain't wrong.
Hoes, they be over here talking about, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. Hoes do that right. Shut up.
She cooks, she cleans. She know what I like when I like it.
Shut up. That hoe out here trying to make me happy because she don't want to be in them streets no more neither.
Now, when you hurt her feelings,
look, I'm telling you right
now. Oh, boy,
now.
you hurt her feelings, boy. It's going to be the end of you.
We got to talk about that too next week. We got to bring that back.
Yes, the next week topic. Hoes. Let's
Look.
just talk about hoes. Can we talk about hoes?
Look, I'm gonna tell you right now. I got one on my phone right now. Her name has been something throat goat last name, and it has not changed. Number one.
You know what? I'm really upset.
Number
about.
one.
I know who you're talking about.
He know who I'm talking about.
Look,
It hurt my soul.
look. You know how he said that he got his ranking as the mentor, soul snatcher, and all that. Yeah, I'm looking for a Necatron or or Nectimus Prime. I need.
Oh,
Run that back, Turbo.
Oh.
What the hell?
Ah, snap! I'm out here looking for a Necatron or a goddamn Nectimus Prime. Goddamn it! I need that's what I need. I need that. I need it. I need it.
I don't need it.
I don't need it.
I don't need it.
You know what?
Sweat
I'm
bullets.
gonna be honest. I told myself that same shit. I was just like, I don't need a bitch that can give head. I'm straight, right? Lie like hell. And you know this? Do you know this shit? Genetic.
What?
The kneading of neck.
Man,
My mama was just like, she gave me some backstory I didn't want to know. She was just like, she looked at my girlfriend. She was just like, "You like it, don't he?" What the hell you asking her for? Yeah, he like it. He.
I'm going to be honest with you.
Crazy work.
This woman got through with me. Next day, I went and bought a black choker. And I presented it to her on a knee.
Black belt.
I ain't never bought no car or nothing. I'm gonna promise you I didn't, but I would.
She necked that thing right
Yeah,
now.
I'm trying to say that if I run in the Necatron, a Nectimus Prime.
Bro, I just need to run in the
I'm telling you right now, she had me in the bed look.
I need that back.
I need to know what the hell Plies was talking about.
Yeah.
The way he talking about her and on that Becky. On the liquor, oh so heavy. 4 week fuck. Can you neck me?
Hey.
Been die when I am ready. I want your mind. Give me that Becky. I'm just saying. I don't know what Becky. You know what's crazy?
I'm gonna tell you right now.
You know what's crazy is that Jay-Z and Plies both have been referenced to a Becky somewhere. What Becky got going on?
Hey,
Becky with the good hair was out here doing her thing on everybody?
I'm just saying.
You know what?
I'm just saying.
Becky out here doing her thing.
The rubberneck.
Rubberneck is crazy.
You get a man. That's how you get wiped up. I know a lot of y'all over here. That's nasty. That's degrading the women.
And then there's some women out here actually who say, there's some women be like, I've never done this before. This shit, as they talk.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Demon.
Get away from me.
What you got going on?
Stop it.
That's kind of the one, like, when you're like, I ain't never done no stuff like this before, and they get to tying their hair up, I'm just like, yeah, I'm about to run out of here naked, and your kid's about to see me.
And as I'm running out, I'm gonna grab me a juice snack.
I'm about to run out of here. I'm about to go, man.
Give me a snack pack of some juice.
I'm gonna tell you, that woman right there, I'm gonna tell you, had me in the bed like I had Parkinson's. Wow. Wow. My whole body was locking up. I was like,
We gotta get out of here.
We gotta go. We're not using all the material right now. We gotta go.
Dog.
You twitching like you had a flashback.
I did. I was like, ooh.
Hey, man, we got anything we gonna leave the people with before we get out of here?
I do got something for the people.
What you got?
Remember, the windshield is always bigger than the rearview mirror.
That's a real thing.
Where you going is always bigger than what you left. Remember that.
Ooh. That was dope. What you got?
Very simple today. Speak to your loved one, man.
Yep.
Make sure they know that you love them. Hug your people. Make sure you wrap your arms around their neck real hard. This morning and I'll say this, we've never done this as many times as we've come up here and fought through a show for y'all. We've never done this, but I think in this moment, I think this is one of them times. This morning we lost a real good person, and it just reminds me of how much you need to hold and hug on your people and love them and make sure they know. And we can't blame ourselves for the loss, but just know that everybody in this situation is taking it very hard in the city. And I appreciate everybody for showing love and being considerate. And to the ones that ain't considerate, go fuck yourselves. This is a time of grief, and we are just trying to make it through it. None of us are okay. You don't even have to ask. We are not okay. He has been the biggest supporter for this podcast for as long as I can remember, and we do appreciate that man. That man's name is Nick Wing. We love you, Nick, and we're gonna keep doing this for you.
Yep, I got nothing. I got nothing to say. Yeah, I think you pretty much covered it. I really appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all so much for tuning in today. Yeah, thank y'all so much for tuning in today. It's Noodle Talk, baby. We in your speakers. So what you gonna do about it?
Nah, nothing.
We out.
Old school talk, R&B, and hip hop. WPMM online radio.